NRHS, students have access to secluded areas from classrooms known as breakout spaces, which can be a comfortable place to be productive.
I think it's a good spot. It's like a chiller spot, and I'm just like comfortable, and it's like easier to work. I think they don't let us in the breakout spaces because, well, it's like kind of like a monitoring situation. Like there's always some kids who want to stay in class, some people who want to go out, and like you're not constantly being watched like in the breakout space. So like there's always needs to be like that sense of trust, and like I know with some students and like some teachers, it's not always there.
I think it has pros and cons. I think that, once in a while, if you need to have a different space, it's nice to use to spread out to be um, a little bit more comfortable not being in the classroom here and there. It's almost like a treat, if you will. But I think you can get the same accomplished in a class than you can, in a breakout space. So I really don't have an opinion on that as far as like using it constantly.
However, it seems to be a common occurrence that students don't use the breakout spaces as intended.
I think it's a pretty nice area. It's good when you need a quiet space to learn and work. And then you have the opportunity to use the whiteboards we have in here to walk through problems with the teacher. It's a great place in the school.
I think it is a great place for students to go. It's like a change of environment. It's where people can work together in groups or have like little interactions with teachers and like be in a small group setting, which I think is needed.
As noted by many teachers, breakout spaces may offer too much distraction for students. Recently, however, breakout spaces have been closed off from all students during class time for reasons such as unproductivity, walking around, and overall being loud to classes nearby.
Teaching for a long time, you're always looking at spaces and different ways to kind of think outside the box, and I think the breakout areas are one good tool for us as teachers to have, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, get kids a little bit more on their feet, different spaces, different environment, usually good for learning. So I definitely think that the breakout spaces are a positive from a teacher standpoint, if used properly. I mean, throughout the year, I've been letting students go out there to work on notes and things that we can do in the classroom. It just gives them a little bit of a time to go out, do a little bit of group work, small projects, small group activities, and classroom activities, things like that.
My opinion about the breakout space is I think it's a nice resource to have for classroom teachers from time to time and obviously for students. It can be a difficult place and setting for teachers to police, and particularly thinking about my own classroom, I'm right across the hall from the breakout space. So from time to time, I might have some small student groups come out here, and I might also have some students in my room. So I might go back and forth, and if they're working on a class activity or something.
Hopefully, in the future at NRHS, this ban is lifted and breakout spaces can be further improved both for students and teachers alike.